how has your relationship changed or developed with the head guy in charge, Vince McMahon? Because everybody here, if anybody's listening, everybody's watching, anybody's down there in Florida who's in the training camp, you got to establish a relationship with Vince McMahon, and sometimes it's a very hard thing to do.
Yeah, you have to earn it.
What was that process like you? I got 5 minutes.
For me, it was very hard in the beginning. He had a lot of expectations of me. I didn't deliver.
That's one thing Vince always says. I give people opportunities, and then it's up to you whether you make it or not. But continue on, because you made it. I
made it. I got a second chance because of you and Brock Lesnar. Because Brock, they asked Brock who he wanted to work with, and Brock wanted to work with me. So when I started doing the angles with Brock, Brock put me back on the map. By then, my attitude was different. My cardio was different. The way I took care of myself.
What were your dealings with the man himself as far as
and
getting closer so that he could take you serious and say, hey, this is a guy I can depend on, a guy that will come through?
It's the same thing you told me. When I was doing all that struggling, what was the one thing you told me? Because I'd have a good match here, then a crappy match, then a good match. And you told me, every time you have a good match, try to have another one and build a consistency. And that's as hard, that's as hard as you got to work. Be consistent, and that's the difference. I remember you giving me that talk, and I got consistent. And then I got time to spend with Vince, and Vince got to learn that I'm not what other people said it was. He got to know me as an individual, and since 2003, him and I have gone to Iraq and Afghanistan every year at Christmas to visit the troops. So to me, he's been like a dad that I lost in a lot of ways, which he pisses me off like a dad would.
Right.
He challenges me like a father would, and and he takes care of me.